to another day. I think this is the fifth day.
Thank you,
We're
sir.
making the
Thank you
fifth
very
day.
much.
Yeah, welcome. How was our
Good
week?
morning, sir.
Our week.
Good morning, sir.
Great, sir.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Let's.
Thank you, sir.
I believe. Morning to you. I believe Mr. Friday has joined us. Mr. Friday, good morning, sir. Hello, Mr.
Morning, sir.
Friday. Good morning, sir. Yes.
Yeah, good morning,
You're
afternoon in
welcome, sir.
advance.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Okay. So, are we good to go?
Yes, you are good to
Yes,
go. Over
sir.
to you. Yes.
All right. Thank you so very much. Sorry for my voice. I'm a little bit down, but we got to do what we got to do. Once you're a soldier, there's no excuse. You have to be at the battlefront when your attention is needed. So there's no excuse at all. But if you are to fight 6 hours, at least your commander will just look at you and say, okay, just fight for 2 hours and go back to the base so that you can rest. So I think maybe I'm not saying that the management of MJB should do that to me, but if they want to, no problem. That yeah, if
Well,
Mr.
well,
If if
well,
Mr.
Mr.
Sunday,
Mr. Friday, if they permit you, not the management, if they permit you.
if Mr. Sunday permits me, I wouldn't mind because he's a very powerful
Permission
man in
granted,
this.
sir. Permission granted, sir.
Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you. So, like I said, we may not take up to you know 2 p.m. or even, but let's see how it goes. We'll just walk around it. Okay, so I'm just trying to. I don't know what's wrong. My system is just showing updates now. It's updating, and I don't know, but I'm going to share the slide as soon as it's done updating so that we can have access to it. Okay, so briefly today we'll be looking at project quality management. We'll be looking at project quality management, and I'm sure there's no new person here, so the need going back to rules of engagement may not be necessary, but for the benefit of doubt, all mics should be muted. Your attention will only be called once there is need for questions to be answered. Please mute your mics. We don't want to hear any, the other time we talked about communication, right? And we said there are some, issues when it comes to communication. There are some noise that is supposed to be avoided. And one of such is when we're in a class like this, some other person is shouting at the background, the other one is crying, the other one is, those are noise. Some people will not be able to hear me. So let's avoid that as much as possible. And then the third rule is no one is expected to be an observer. This is not political. We are not casting election that you be political observer, whether local or international. We expect everyone to participate. Contributions necessary so that we can learn together, get what we want to get today. So, having said that, project quality management. Project quality management. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Thank you, Ambassador Precious. Thank you so very much for your concern. I really appreciate that. All right, project quality management. So, what's our focus? What's our concern at the end of the training? We should be able to list some of the processes of quality management. We also need to understand the process of plant quality to also understand how to perform quality assurance, to recognize various quality control tools, and the last but not the least, to list the input tools, techniques, and output of cost management processes and understand them in detail. So that's exactly what we'll be doing today. All right, so we've talked about project management, project this, handling of your stakeholders, communication, integration, um, HRM, and all of that. What is the part of quality in project? If you have given me everything that I need, the right materials, the right set of people to execute the project, why do I need to focus on quality when in the first place you've given me all the necessary tools that I need to work with? Why is quality important in project management? Right? First and foremost, we need to understand that quality is not or is never an accident. Quality is never an accident. Mr. Sunday, what's your take on that? That quality is never an accident. What's your take on
Yeah,
that?
my take on that is that you can't say by reason of for example, those in the production line, that it's by accident. You must ensure that it's 100%. So it's a thing you must plan for. You must give it your 100% attention. So it shouldn't be okay. I went below quality as a result of an accident or a mistake.
Mm. All
I
right.
don't know if you get
All right.
so.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Thank you. Mr. Precious, what's your take on that statement that quality is never an accident?
Yes, quality is everything because quality will bring you to the level you want to be. So even we talk of drugs, we talk of projects. When the project or the goods are in a quality shape, it gives the value
Mm,
for money. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Mr. Isaac, any contribution? Quality is never an accident. Is Mr. Isaac here? Mr. Isaac, are you here? Who else is it?
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Alex. Okay, Mr. Isaac, what do you
Yes.
understand by that word? Quality is never an accident.
My understanding is that um, in executing a project,
Mm,
after we have think of the results, the good results that will come out of the project, we must also think of quality. And with irrespective of um, how expensive the project is, if it is quality,
mm,
the project manager will be recommended to others to also undertake a project.
mm. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your contributions. When we say that quality is never an accident, imagine Mr. Sunday, you've just embarked on a project. At the completion of the project, you just, hey, this project is quality. Oh. Hey, I didn't even know. Ah, I didn't know that it's this quality. No, to you, it is an accident that the project came out in that manner, being quality. But to a project manager that understands what quality is, it is never an accident. It is not something that you finish at the end of the day, you just say, wow, I didn't even expect it. I didn't even think of it. I didn't even plan for it. How come it just came out like that? Never. There is nothing that comes out like that. No project comes out like that without being planned for. So, for quality never to be an accident, it must have high intention. Don't forget at the beginning of the project, you would have, inculcated, you would have planned for quality. It's part of your plan, your framework, total framework of the project, that we are going for quality. This is what the project is aimed at achieving. If we must achieve XYZ, then the quality that will be injected into it will help us to actualize what we want to achieve. Imagine you have a product that the targeted audience is let's say the super rich in the society. For you to be able to penetrate these people, they stand for what? They stand for quality, right? They stand for quality. So for the product to be acceptable to them or by them, your product must be of quality. Hence, the need for you to effectively plan. You are intentional about it. Hey, man, I don't want to joke with my clients. If I tell you the kind of clients I have, they are super rich. These are people that, if I'm able to impress them with quality, they definitely will sell me out to their cliques, to their carcass, you know. But if it is the other way around, I'm afraid I may not even be called in subsequent time. Why? You are what? Intentional. You do not do it just because you want to do it. You do it for purpose. You do it because there is need for that to be done. That is what quality is all about. Quality also, when it is never an accident, talks about sincere effort. Your effort is sincere because you do not want to do anything that will jeopardize the totality of the project. They say, is it that project manager that you are please, if you are talking about quality, that one is very far from quality. How many people will want to do business with you? So it is what? Sincere effort and then skillful execution. Skillful execution. For quality to be quality, skills must be what? Put to use. Skills must be what? Skills must be put to use. That is what makes quality what it is. We talk about high intention. We talk about sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution. So it represents the wise choice of many alternatives. That is what it is all about. So when we talk about quality management, we say that quality management includes activities that determine quality policies, implement organizations' quality management system, support continuous process improvement. Quality management includes activities that determine quality policies. If we are bent on quality, our equipment must be of quality. Our materials must be of quality. Our human personnel must be of what? Of quality. That determines the policies of the organization. It's like you go to a rich man's house. We enter some of their houses in Banana Island, in Lekki, so maybe somehow, Ikoyi, Park View. When you step into the compound of a rich man, you will know his level of quality. you will know. Right from the gate, the security personnel, you walk into the sitting room, you see the furniture that is there, the color of the paint, the design, you will know of what quality the person stands for. That also is applicable in organization. If I come to your organization from the gate, I will have a test of what you believe about quality. What is your policy as far as quality is concerned in that organization? You drive into an organization, you just see paving stone scattered everywhere. You open the office, people are using hand fan to fan themselves. You want to drink water, they say, okay, we don't have water. They might have water, there's no cup to drink. Okay, the water is there, no light to make it chilled. You go to, just everything is scattered. You will know this person does not believe in quality. This organization do not believe in quality. Same thing applies. So as a project manager, what stands you out is your quality. You know, sometimes you drive past a magnificent building and all of that. You still bend your neck backward just to have a view of the structural design of that building. Why? The quality that is exhumed captures you. You are fascinated by what? By the quality that you see. That's exactly what we are talking about. And that is what stands you out. It is not about the number of projects you've executed that matters. It is not about the people that you have at, in your team that matters. What matters is the quality that you stand for, because that's exactly what will stand you out in the future. That is what brings about recommendations. That is what makes the project to stand the test of time. But if it is the other way around, we are sorry, you can't get the results that is envisaged. So quality is a policy. Have you ever come across somebody and you say, hey, let's get the best material that we can have for this project? Which material? I beg, just get something that we can use. Leave whether quality, whether standard, just get something that we can use. That tells you his idea. That tells you his stand about quality. So it ensures product and project requirements are met and validated. When quality management is planned, when quality management is executed, it ensures that the product and project requirements are met. This is what we want to do. This is what we want to achieve. These are the tools, the mechanism, the technology, the human effort that we want to inject into it. All of this ensures that the quality that has been planned for is actually met. I believe we are in line. It's very
Yes, sir.
important. And then in ISO, what is the meaning of
Yes, sir.
ISO? What's the full meaning of ISO? Mr. Precious, Mr. Sunday, Isaac, what's the meaning of ISO?
International Standard Organization.
Yes.
Thank you. International Standard Organization, telling us that International Standard Organization, as far as project management is concerned, pay premium to what? To quality. So project quality management complies with ISO quality standards. You know, just this week, I had opportunity of doing training on ISO. You know, talking about International Information Management System. International Information Management System. And part of what was discussed was about quality. That even in your system, now we're breaking it down to an organization. How do you protect your information? How do you manage the flow of what of information within an organization? Talking about the system application. Who authorizes what? Who does what? What is the concern of the private and the public sector in your information management system? We talk about quality, that every customer yearns for quality. Sometimes, no matter how expensive it is, they are ready to go for it. Why will I buy a pair of sneakers for 7,000 naira and I want that sneakers to last me for 7 years? Why? Even me, my conscience should be judging me that I'm having such high expectation on a sneaker that will last me for maybe, okay, that I bought for 7,000. My conscience should be flogging me. But then you have a sneaker that you can get for maybe 250. 2 4 years. We are not talking of the one that you wear and you are going on the road. The sole has removed and you don't even quality. Now, we look at over time, some people have, misinterpreted or have a sense of misconception or different ideas, claiming that quality and grade is the same thing. As a project manager, what is your understanding of quality and grade? Anybody quickly? What's your understanding of quality and grade? Anyone? Quickly, please. Quality and grade. You want me to
In
mention
my only
names?
two understanding, I want to say quality simply means the total level at which your product is being rated.
Hello, please.
Okay. The level at
Why
which your
the grade?
product is.
Why the grade shows the particular level, maybe between the scale of 1 to 10. This is the level it's being rated. It shows the grade. Why the quality shows the ability for it to stand the best of time. How well is it? How sound it is? What's the durability? What was the sustainability of that particular project? That's what I understand between um, quality and grade, sir.
Grade. All right, fantastic. Thank you. Any other person? Your
Hello, sir.
understanding.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
go ahead.
Please,
Go ahead.
quality
1 minute.
quality is about how well something meets the requirements, and grade
Okay.
refers to the specific performance standard a product must meet.
Absolute. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any other person? Any other person? Any other person? Okay, so we say that quality and grade are not the same. Quality and grade, they are never the same. You look at a football team and you have assemblies of what? Quality players. Quality, right? They are in the same team. Let's say in the same league. Let's say in England. In England, you have about 20 teams in England, right? And then you have an assembly of quality players in my darling club, Chelsea. You understand? We're not in the same level with you people. Quality players in Chelsea. Now, what happens here is in the whole of England, the 20 teams, we can say that Chelsea has the most and the best quality players in England. Only in terms of players, only in terms of height, not only in terms of what other thing, wages and what have you. We are equally talking about this crop of quality players being able to meet the standard, the requirement, the mode of operations as you have in England. They are able to meet the requirement that when you single-handedly bring out a player, you say this person is of high quality, is a top quality player. Is a top quality player. Why? You've ascertained his emotional intelligence, his psychological intelligence, his fitness, his outlooks, his performance off and on the pitch. This makes him a complete quality player. Now, when you are looking at grade, you could say the other person in, let's say Arsenal, let's use Arsenal. The other person in Arsenal is also a quality player, but not in total conformity with what is expected of him as a player. You say when it is skills, forget it. This guy is top. But when it comes to attitude, character, on and off the pitch, like Balotelli, he can punch anybody at any time. He can spit on you at any time. He is not a complete quality player. But we can say, well, in a rank of 10, 1 to 10, well, I can grade him to be maybe, let's say 2, or maybe let's say 8. That is the grade. He is not conforming to the requirement as you have in England. But the other person with the total quality conforms with all the requirements, like we'll have it with ISO standard. That makes him a quality player without doubt. That is the difference between quality and grade. So category assigned to deliverables having the same functional use but different technical application. That is what we're talking about. We have the same deliverables but different technical